Ron Harris here from MuscularDevelopment.com. Coverage of the Tampa Pro brought to you by High Tech Pharmaceuticals. Here with the 212 champion. Feels kind of weird saying 212 with this man, but man, what a debut as a 212. George, the Bull Peterson, came down here from New York. A lot of guys try to switch divisions. It doesn't work out, but I had a good feeling about this one, George. First of all, congratulations. You delivered.
Thank you. I really appreciate that, Ron. Definitely all the hard work paid off. And I'm definitely pleased with the package that me and my coach, Justin Miller, was able to bring today. But as happy as I am with the package, I'm still not 100% satisfied. I want to be better than I was even tonight, and that's what me and Justin are going to work on going forward.
Yeah. Because a lot of guys, when they move up to 212 from Classic, or anytime they move up a division and put weight on, a lot of it goes to the gut and the condition, the detail, it's just gone. And they ruin their physiques.
Right.
Your physique is better. I'll be a nitpicker. I'd love to see you a little bit. I'd love to see you with that crazy, dry, shredded condition that you had like yesterday, based on the pictures.
Yeah.
But so much more round and full than you ever were before on a stage that I've seen. You're well on your way, and at this rate, Olympia is still five months away. If you can make even minuscule improvements from now to then, these other guys are in real trouble.
Right.
Yeah.
No. You're absolutely right. And that's what everything is a learning experience. And I was just talking to Justin between prejudging and finals, letting him know that even though like me and him have worked together from 2016 all the way to now, and he knows my body, I know how he works. This is still a new experience for both of us because me and him have never done a 212 show together before. So this is our first 212 show. Before we always had to come down so low, so it kind of forced us to get that razor sharp condition. This time around, we knew we were going to be going up against bigger guys. So we wanted to have that conditioning, but we also wanted to have that fullness too, so we didn't look stringy. So that, I think, in us trying to do that is what causes maybe not to see that super razor sharp condition you kind of normally see from me in Classic or whatever. But we're going to fix that. Everything could be fixed.
It's one of those things too where when you're used to seeing someone in that crazy condition, Dexter comes to mind. If Dexter's off 1% from the best we've ever seen him, they go, Dexter's off.
Right.
Even though he's still more in better shape than every other guy on that stage.
Right.
We expect a lot from you, George. You've set such a high standard for yourself. Right. But again, you were up to, what did you weigh in at, first of all?
I weighed in at 210.
210.
Yeah.
So typically you weighed in at like 191, 192, right?
Yeah, 192. Like even under that, like 190 sometimes, crucially, yeah.
And this is in under a year's time you did this, but this isn't all new muscle. This is muscle that's been there for a long time that you had to basically destroy. You had to diet away.
Right.
And how does it feel to finally have the muscle that you work so hard for and to be able to show it on stage instead of getting up there and going, this is good, but this isn't everything, guys?
Right. It feels great. It's like, when people say, how do you improve your shape? A lot of times the way you improve your shape is to, put on muscle. And the fact that I was able to keep my muscle improved my shape, instead of taking away from my shape. So it was an amazing feeling to be able to keep this muscle and look at myself in the mirror, hit shots that hit pure bodybuilding shots like front lat spread, rear lat spread, side tricep, most musculars, and look really good in them. And that was a very fulfilling feeling to me.
So I'm going to play theoretical games here. So if you weighed in at like 210 or so, and you could have been a couple pounds tighter. That means you have room to grow a few pounds.
Absolutely.
Where would you put it on? Where, ideally, obviously, don't say your back, please. 'Cause you have the greatest back in the sport right now today.
Right.
A lot of people said you won the show at the weigh-ins when everyone just saw your back from the back. You should have seen the whole room just like this. It was hilarious. But where would you put it on?
Any new muscle, or I would put probably, maybe in the legs probably, because I have relatively long legs, so I want to always keep those nice and full, but once I, dial everything in, everything just pops. So, but I would probably say the legs. Yeah.
So the fans want to know, you're qualified for the Olympia now. Actually, you were qualified anyway. Although I think you would have had to requalify for a different division. I'm not sure how that worked.
I had to requalify, yeah.
It's moot point now. You just qualified with 212 Olympia.
That's right.
Fans in New York want to see you. Fans in Chicago, fans in all these other places are really hoping and praying, but especially New York,
Yes.
Which you've won shows there. You've won a lot of shows there, and there's an amateur and a pro, right?
I won a couple of shows as an amateur in New York. As a pro, I haven't actually won anything in New York, but as a pro, I won here.
That's right. You were second to Breon.
That's right. And then But I did win the 2017 Tampa Pro and Classic Physique. So this is that. So I'm now actually a two-time Tampa Pro champion in two separate divisions, which is pretty cool to say.
Yeah, I don't know if any. I know a woman did that with one division, but I think you're the first male competitor that's done that.
Might be. We got to fact check that.
Yeah. Because this poor runner-up guy, Divine, in the Classic today, he was runner-up to you there.
Yeah. And
Anyway.
Divine is a very good competitor. You know, I got to respect for Divine. You know, he's a good competitor. You know, he just keeps going, keeps improving, and he'll get that W.
So what's New York? 4 weeks or 5 weeks from today?
I think it's about 5 weeks. Yeah.
Will you do that? Will you do that for the fans, especially your New York fans? Think about it.
That depends if that's what the fans want. All right, send in your letters, fans. Is
there a petition?
Tell me if you want me to do New York.
Online, get this online petition going.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna enjoy tonight. Talk it over with my coach. Maybe we could maybe we could use New York as another trial run to perfect the package that we want to bring for the Olympia. But we'll see. Or maybe we just use the entire time to perfect for the Olympia. But we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, either way, the fans, you're going to win. Either he's going to do the show in New York to please you, or he's just going to get better and he's going to look better and represent the tri-state area. All that good
But
stuff.
that being said, don't count it out. You very well may see George the Bull Peterson on the New York Pro 212 stage. You never know.
Well, we know for sure we're going to see him on the Olympia stage, and that's right now. That's the end game, the end goal. So, congratulations, George. Quite a debut.
My mother, my sister, my niece, my nephews. Thank you so much for all the support.
That's it. I think you covered all the bases. Nobody should get angry at home.
That's right.
Cool. Well, congratulations, George Peterson, 212 Tampa Pro champion. Punched his ticket for the Olympia. Olympia just got a little more exciting thanks to George as an addition to that roster. So I know it's still a long time away, guys, but come on, let's get the hype going now. Let's get excited. We need this. So congratulations, everybody. Thanks for watching. Tampa Pro coverage brought to you by High Tech Pharmaceuticals. We'll see you next time.